In this video, we're going to unbox and review test this single port, single charger, but it's 100 watts, 10 amp, comes in just over 50 bucks. And we're going to check it out and see how good it is and is it worth it for you to buy it. Welcome everyone, my name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. On the channel, you'll tend to find me doing bashing and crawling and drifting and racing, plus product review videos and how to. And that's exactly what we have here today. So this is a charger from BGAUD that you'll see right here. I run their big, huge 4-port charger. It's $200, has 4 ports on it. Each one's 100 watts, 10 amps. I use it, it's actually over there running right now. I use it all the time, but it's a big spaghetti monster of a charger, and so it's not very convenient, not very portable. I am looking always on the lookout for budget entry-level chargers that I can use, easier for traveling, that kind of thing. So that is exactly what we're going to do with this one here today. We're going to unbox it and see just how nice it is. Give it a test. Now you gotta look, that is actually quite nice. Check that out. Look how small this thing is. I mean, literally easily holdable in one hand. That's actually, it might be about the smallest one that I've had so far. It comes with leads that you can easily plug in here on the side. Comes with a Dean's connector, so if that's what you use, easy to go ahead and proceed there. Otherwise, you'll have to pick up some different some different leads. Comes with this nice balance board here. Plugs in, offers all the way up to 6S. This is your DC input over here in case you're going to run it off of that. And then we have our main power input back here. So that right there is all that you need in order to get up and get charging multiple batteries, as it turns out. So when we look at this here, I mean, under the instruction manual, we're talking Lipo, lithium ion, lithium high voltage, all the way up to 6-cell batteries, nickel metal hydride and niked, all the way up to 15 cell. It does charge, like I said earlier, 100 watts up to 10 amps, discharges 5 watts up to 2 amps. So you can see all those specs there. That's really nice. If you are new to Lipo batteries and the charging, full walkthrough of what the main menu is, what the initial parameters are, what your lithium battery choices are right there. I mean, really detailed instructions here. It doesn't even matter what all you're running. It even has a battery meter and battery IR. So as soon as it is powered up, as soon as I plugged it in, it is powered up, and you can see here it's at the program select menu. It has Lipo. You can select here and you can go through if you want the battery IR, the battery meter. You can load in some things from memory to save them. There's your lead battery, your niked, your nickel metal. I don't have a lot of batteries with Dean's connectors, but I do have this little cheapo 2S, so we're going to plug it in and try it on the Lipo setting. Batteries connected up very simply. You just plug in the main power wires and you plug in the balance wire. It's at Lipo battery here. So if I hit in, it comes to balance charge immediately. We can charge, which I never do. Can discharge, which I never do. I only ever use storage and balance. So you can see it just rotates there. At this time, this should be at storage charge, so we're going to put it at balance. It says 2S. If we click that, it comes up, and so you can manually modify that if you need to. It should auto detect, so that should be fine. This battery is just simply an 1800, so we're going to drop this down, and you notice it brings the amperage with it as it goes. And so that way, unless this is like a 1C charge rate automatically, you can modify that. So next you can come over here and up it if you want. Be careful with that, especially some of these smaller batteries. Be careful to charge them too fast. That is one way that you can get in trouble. So with that, we'll now hold. It checked the battery and then it took off. So you can see the amperage here that it's putting into it. This is the time, this is the voltage of the battery, and then this is how much milliamp hour it's actually put in it. If you hit one of these buttons down here, it actually tell you the cells, and this is only a 2-cell battery, But you can tell 4 cells here, 3.93, 3.93. So that's where it's sitting right now. Oh, it came back on me. You will see that slowly creep up as it is charging this battery. So I'm actually going to stop it. I'm going to come back over. We're going to put it on storage. And make sure it's 2S to match here. At this point, the total milliamp hour here does not matter nearly as much, because you're really going to be capped here as to what kind of amperage you can charge, discharge anyway. I'm going to crank this thing all the way up. Supposedly, I thought it told us that it's only going to be able to discharge at a max of 2 amp. It lets me set it higher than that, but I am guessing that it doesn't actually do it. Let's see what happens here. So now it is starting the discharge process. It's starting off a little bit slow, and you'll start to see that number come down. Look at that. It actually pulled it down pretty fast there. So it discharged really fast, which is really nice actually. A lot of times discharge is actually where you spend the most time. And so now it's going to try to make this at 3.85 volts per cell. That is going to be the storage charge. When it's done, it'll create an alarm that'll come up. It'll beep, 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 and it'll stop automatically. This charger's just over $50. Really easy to carry with you wherever you're going. Really simple, really compact. Can do all the way up to a 6S cell. Can do all the way up to 10 amps and 100 watts, depending on your exact setup and the exact battery that you are charging. Final thoughts on this charger. And it's, you know, you're just over 50 bucks. It gets you in there. It's a single port charger. There are lots of other chargers out there, you know, all the way. There's a couple dual port chargers that I tend to use a fair amount. Like I said, I also use this same company's 4-port charger is my main go-to charger for here at the house, but I don't tend to travel with it. So what I'm going to do here is a link right here to the 4-port charger for you so that you can see, you know, really make the decision for yourself. Is it better for you to spend the 50 bucks on this single port, or is it better for you to spend the 200 and get the 4-port charger? It all really just depends on your space, your layout, how many batteries you plan to charge. If you know me here on the channel, I got the 2 kids with me. We go out bashing, we go out crawling, drifting, we do all the things. And, you know, that usually means that I need to charge multiple batteries. And I don't want to have to do them one at a time like a charger like this. So I have the big charger. But really, you know, it's all up to your situation and what you need. You know, if you're in a situation where you tend to use one battery for a vehicle and it's either like crawling or drifting, you may only ever really need this because you charge up one battery and you're good for hours. So anyway, the other link, that other video will be over here at the end of the video, and we will see you in that one. So thank you for all your support, and goodbye.